Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for July 9th through the 10th. Keep in mind, this is general, so only take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. I have to state that. And of course, if you are going through some personal things and you need a personal reading, just check out the description box for my information if you want one. Also, if you want to see more of my readings, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, make sure you guys smash the like button. It shows support. It's a free way to support the channel, so I would really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and lay the cards out and see what's going on. What's going on with my Gemini's love life for the next 48 hours. Okay. So the first card is going to represent where your relationship is going. And for my singles, this is going to represent more so where your love life is headed. So we have the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords. So interesting how you guys showed up in your own position or in your own reading, excuse me. So I want to start with my singles. This is going to be a focus on self. Some of you are really going to be making sense of things in terms of like what direction you want to go with your love life. Are you going to go back to an ex? Are you going to move forward completely? Are you going to open up to love? Are you going to stay single? Those are the type of questions you guys are going to be asking yourself. You may have love on the brain a lot during this time frame as well, whether it's a specific person or just love in general, wanting companionship, wanting a connection. There may be communication that comes through. This doesn't look like an ex. For every one of you, it's not going to be an ex. This is just someone who you may have on and off communication with. You may hear from them during this time frame, whether or not you want to speak to them or not. Okay. And for my people who are in a relationship, you're really going to be laying down the boundaries or the things that you expect from your person. So there may be a conversation that needs to be had or will be had where you express what your distaste is for the relationship, whether that's like your person not making a point to, call you at night after they've came in after work, or if there's like certain things that you're not pleased with within the connection. This is voicing your gripes or what you're not pleased with. Now, what I see for how your person currently feels about you, we do have the Page of Pentacles, which would be the page. No, not the Page of Pentacles. Well, yeah, it is the Page of Pentacles, but the Page of Materials in this deck. Anyways, how they currently feel about you. They're more so like beating themselves up if they feel like they didn't really meet up to your expectations, or they felt like, for instance, if you guys had like a friends with benefits situation, they may have felt like they weren't good enough to be girlfriend or boyfriend material and wondering why that is. Or if you guys were in, or you guys are in a full-blown relationship, they're more so questioning whether or not they're living up to your expectations within this connection, or what exactly they can do to better the relationship itself. If there's like a financial issue where this person's like lacking in finances and isn't really supporting the relationship how they need to, they're also looking at that and how they could be more so a help within the household if that's really becoming a huge issue. If you're single, they're wondering whether or not you have someone new. If this is someone who you've broken off with recently or within the last few months. Now, what's going to be the next set of actions? I do have the Temperance card. So they're going to try, especially if this is Sagittarius, they're going to try to balance the relationship out, come to some sort of common ground with you, and try to work things out. If you guys are single, they're more so going to try to remain patient and wait for you to come back around and reach out to them. They may feel as if they reach out to you, you may reject them, you may not be interested, you may push them away. They also could be waiting. Let me clarify. Yeah, they could also be waiting until things aren't so hectic. So if the last time you guys spoke, there was like a really bad argument where things were said that weren't necessarily meant, or things just went too far, they're going to give you some space till the energy is seemingly like died down. Now, what do you need to know? I do have the Muse of Inspiration, which would be the Muse of Wands. So what you need to know, for my singles, you guys need to get your mojo back or get into this level of confidence when it comes to dating. And let me reiterate, this doesn't mean necessarily that you're not confident in yourself and the way you look and who you are as a person, but more so when it comes to dating and being able to go out there and be confident in your decisions in men or women, being comfortable in putting yourself out there and not having this subconscious fear of being hurt. This is also for my people who are in a relationship, making sure you're working on the chemistry levels within your connection, because it's seemingly not as steamy as it was in the beginning. Or things are just starting to kind of like fizzle out because of the heated arguments and the heated exchanges that may come up. But what I see for the outcome, we do have the Hierophant. So my people who are in a relationship, you're going to stay in a relationship. For my people who are single, love may be on your brain. Like I said, you may be wanting to specifically get into a relationship with a love interest, or you just want love. You want new love. Some of you are also trying to find someone who's more along the lines of your spiritual journey as well, or like a soulmate. Now the challenge, I have the Moon card. So the challenge may be your feelings. You may be experiencing like mood swings during this time frame, or the person you're dealing with has extreme mood swings, so they may be acting kind of shifty. This could be also you having a hard time trusting your inner intuition. Some of you kind of deny your inner intuition and you brush it off, and it's really putting you at a disadvantage. It's allowing room for you to basically get messed over in situations because you're not listening to your inner knowing, and also creating a circumstance where you really don't trust yourself and you want to beat yourself up more because you knew that it would have went left, but you stayed in the situation because you had faith, and it went left, and now you're beating yourself up for it. This could also be secrets as well that may be the challenge. Now, what I see here for the advice with the Four of Inspiration, which is the Four of Wands, yeah, you guys need to really focus on connecting with people, if you're single, who have the same common goal of having a stable relationship, a marriage, if that's what you're looking for, a family, if that's what you're looking for. Making sure you're dealing with people who have a common goal and people who have stable energy to begin with, who have their own sense of stability and don't necessarily need you as an emotional crutch or a financial crutch, excuse me. And my people in a relationship, you need to work on the foundation of your relationship, period. Finding the joy, finding the chemistry that was there before. But this is what I see. I hope that I put things in perspective. If you did enjoy, feel free to thumbs the video up and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the description if you need a reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.